When the shelter worker handed me Bella's leash, she whispered something that made my blood run cold. She only has 3 days left. 3 days, 72 hours before they would make a decision no dog should ever face. But what happened next, nobody saw it coming, not even me. She was found tied to a park bench in the dead of winter, abandoned like trash. Her ribs were stabbing through her matted fur, and when you looked into her eyes, you could see every betrayal, every hungry night, every moment she'd been told she wasn't enough. The shelter staff told me she'd been there for 4 months. 4 months of watching families choose puppies with wagging tails and forget about the dog in the corner who'd already lost everything once. But here's what they didn't tell me. Here's the part that changes everything. I wasn't planning to adopt that day. Honestly, I was barely surviving. My job was sucking the life out of me, my apartment felt like a tomb, and I'd spent the last 3 months wondering if this was all life had to offer. Empty rooms, lonely nights, the crushing weight of feeling like I'd somehow missed the exit to happiness. But when I walked past Kennel 17 and Bella pressed her scarred nose against those cold metal bars, something inside me cracked wide open. The volunteer pulled me aside. Her previous owner surrendered her, she said quietly, avoiding eye contact. Said she was too much work. Too much work? Can you imagine a living, breathing soul who would die for you? Too much work? I knelt down in front of Bella's kennel. She didn't jump or bark like the other dogs. She just stared at me with eyes that seemed to ask one simple question. Are you the one? Are you finally the one who'll stay? And that's when I knew I wasn't leaving without her. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed yet, can I be honest with you for a second? This channel exists because of dogs like Bella. Dogs who are running out of time. Dogs whose stories deserve to be heard before it's too late. Right now, while you're watching this, there's another dog in a shelter counting down their final hours, hoping, praying that someone will see them the way I saw Bella. If these stories move you, if you believe every dog deserves a fighting chance, please hit that subscribe button. It's free for you, but for dogs like Bella, it could mean the difference between life and death. And I promise, it would mean everything to me too. The first night she came home, Bella stood frozen in my living room, like she was waiting for the other shoe to drop, like she was bracing for the moment I'd change my mind and send her back. I sat down on the floor, silent, giving her space. 1 minute passed, then 5, then 10, and then something broke. Bella took one trembling step toward me, then another, and then she collapsed into my lap and started making sounds I'll never forget. Not barking, not whimpering, crying. Deep, guttural sobs that shook her entire 60-pound body. I wrapped my arms around her and cried too, because in that moment, I finally understood. We were both shattered. We were both waiting for someone to pick up the pieces. But maybe, just maybe, we could glue each other back together. The first 2 weeks were brutal. Bella flinched every time I moved too fast. Loud noises sent her scrambling under the bed where she'd stay for hours, shaking. She refused to eat unless I sat on the floor beside her bowl, proving I wasn't going to take the food away. At night, she'd pace the apartment in circles, unable to believe this was real, unable to trust that morning would come and I'd still be there. My heart shattered for her every single day. But then, something shifted. Week 3, she stopped flinching when I reached to pet her. Week 4, her tail started wagging, really wagging, when I walked through the door. Week 5, I woke up to find her sleeping at the foot of my bed, something she'd never dared to do before. She looked peaceful, safe, and for the first time in months, I felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be. But the real turning point, that came on the worst day of my life. Work had destroyed me. I'd gotten into a brutal fight with my best friend. I came home feeling like the world was crushing me from all sides, and I just stood in my doorway, too exhausted to even move, too defeated to care. And that's when Bella did something that still brings tears to my eyes. She walked over, gently took my hand in her mouth, so soft, so careful, and led me to the couch. Then she climbed up, all 60 pounds of her, rested her giant head on my chest, and just stayed. She didn't need anything from me. She wasn't asking for food or walks or attention. She was just there, present, loyal, loving me even when I felt completely unlovable. That's the moment everything clicked. Bella wasn't the one who needed rescuing. I was. You know what they say about rescue dogs, that you save them? That's only half the story. The truth is, they save you right back. Bella gave me a reason to get out of bed when depression told me to stay under the covers. She gave me structure when my life felt like chaos. She gave me unconditional love when I didn't think I deserved to be loved at all. Every single morning, she greets me like I'm a soldier returning from war, like I'm the best thing that ever happened to her. Plot twist, she's the best thing that ever happened to me. Now, 6 months later, Bella is unrecognizable. She plays at the dog park, wrestling with other dogs like she's making up for lost time. She sticks her head out the car window with her ears flapping in the wind, tongue hanging out, pure joy radiating from every inch of her. She's gained 15 healthy pounds. Her coat is shiny. That haunted look in her eyes? Gone. Replaced by confidence, happiness, and the kind of peace that only comes from finally knowing you're home. She's still a couch hog. Sorry, not sorry. She still thinks she's a lapdog despite being the size of a small bear. And she snores like a chainsaw, which my neighbors probably hate, but I find absolutely perfect. But you know what my favorite thing is? Watching her sleep. She sprawls out completely now, belly exposed to the world, legs spread in every direction, snoring so loud it's almost comical. It's the sleep of a dog who finally feels safe, who finally knows she's loved. Bella will never spend another night in a cold kennel. She'll never be too much work for anyone ever again, because she's mine and I'm hers, and that's a promise I'll keep until my last breath. So here's my question for you. What if the dog you've been scrolling past because they're too old or too damaged, what if that dog is actually the one who's supposed to save your life? Because somewhere in a shelter right now, there's a dog like Bella, a dog whose time is running out, a dog who just needs one person to look past the scars and see the heart underneath. Could that person be you?